Ladies and gentlemen, what up? Episode 30, James T. Speak before you think. What it do? Yo, listen, we got the playoffs. Tonight's about to be wild. I'm going to keep it straight NBA playoffs, and I got some shit I got to talk about. So check me, right? Number one, we're going to talk about the LeBron standard, okay? Then we're going to talk about the Curry standard, all right, which you already know where I'm going with that. I love both, but I got to address this shit. And I got to address some other standards too, because some of these guys, man, we be letting them off the hook. Okay, but LeBron can't get let off the hook. He gets critiqued for every little thing he does. So I'm going to pop this thing off real quick, okay? We're going to reverse, okay, into what happened 2 days ago with the Clippers. All right, and we're going to talk about Doncic and what's going on tonight in these games. Real quick, shout out New York Islanders. Took care of business yesterday. Got out of the first round. Fuck Pittsburgh. Fuck Sidney Crosby. All right. Another shout out. Okay. Shout out to Trey Young and Westbrook. Okay. Both those dudes, they don't deserve the disrespect they're getting. I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm embarrassed. This dude spitting on Trey Young. And I'm also disappointed in 50 for not turning around and smacking the shit out of that guy. I hope that motherfucker watches this shit or finds a way to find my channel deep in the YouTube depths, okay? But, dude, I will smack the living fuck out of somebody if they spit. They even try to spit at me, spit on me. I don't care if they attempt it. I'm fucking... Dude, seriously? Get the fuck out of here. That's some bullshit. Okay? So, that's that. Dude that threw the popcorn on Westbrook, you can go fuck yourself too. Okay? No place in the game for shit like that. You want to scream fuck Trey Young and all this shit, whatever, man. Even though that ain't my style. Okay? Cut that shit out. Stop embarrassing Knicks fans. Okay? There's a lot, there's more than a lot, okay, of people who act like that on a daily basis in New York, not just in Madison Square Garden. It happens all the fucking time. That shit is disgusting. And as far as whatever happened with Westbrook, with the popcorn and shit, I'm glad that dude got his season tickets taken from him. And I'm glad these dudes are fucking completely out of NBA arenas because there's no place for that shit. So now that I got that off my chest, okay, I can move on to the Clippers' sorry-ass squad, okay, which are with a bunch of frauds on the fucking team. All right, I'm done. I'm fed up with everybody talking. Oh, the Clippers this, the Clippers that. They fucked up so bad. Okay, with the blaming Doc Rivers for everything, and it's fucking Lou Williams' fault for going to the fucking strip club. What the bubble excuse? Oh, it's the bubble. It's the bubble. What's the bubble? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Miami Heat didn't make they suck, this and that. Ooh, well, so what's the Lakers' excuse? So the Lakers, the Lakers went to the NBA championship in the bubble, and they're still smacking the Suns around. Okay, yeah, it's 1-1, but did you watch the game? Did you see how hard the Suns were trying to work to even get buckets? That series is done. Okay, that shit is recorded. I'm telling you, that series is done. I don't even know if the Suns win another one. CP3 injured or not, I really don't know if they're gonna win another one. So we'll find out. We'll find that out tonight. I'll be tuning in on that. But let's go back to the Clippers. Doncic right now, best player in the series, hands down. The only player threatening Doncic in that series is obviously Kawhi. He's already better than Paul George. I mean, just Paul George just get the. I mean. I don't care if he drops 50. I'll be honest with you. I'm so done with Paul George. He's the fakest superstar I've ever fucking heard. I've ever fucking heard of. It's sick. Okay? That's that. 2, Kawhi Leonard. If you don't win this series, which it doesn't look like is going to happen, okay, Doncic's just straight up skipping right over you. Okay? I got Doncic in my top 5 to top 7 if he takes care of business against the Clippers. And if he sweeps them, and not even a hesitation, I'm putting him in my fucking top 5. So, that's that. So, Ty Lue, okay? Ty Lue, You had the opportunity to go to the Lakers, okay, and be with LeBron again and try to win titles there. But he said he dissed LeBron. I know what he did. He said he thinks that this fucking Clippers roster was better than the Lakers roster. Okay, he's like, I'm going to do it against LeBron. This is what everybody does. Oh, yeah, I can figure out a way to beat LeBron. It's been 10 fucking years. None of you figured out a way to beat LeBron until the NBA Finals. And when you figured it out, it was the biggest fucking super team of all time that figured it out. But you know damn well that first year when it was Cavs versus Warriors and Kevin Love and Kyrie got hurt, you know damn fucking well they would have won that series against the Warriors the first time. So that's a sneaky-ass championship right there for the Warriors, okay? I think Iguodala won Finals MVP, okay? The second one was the 3-1 comeback, okay? So, and then third and fourth was KD just basically, you know, creating a fucking dream team to assemble, the damn Avengers assembled to beat fucking LeBron. You know, that's why I'm saying the standard is changing, right? So LeBron carries teams to the finals, loses to super teams, and LeBron got a finals loss. Well, my bad. Maybe I should have just lost in the first round. I would have got a pass. I mean, Jordan did it 9 years in a row. I can't go to the finals. Get swept by Boston, score 63 points in a loss, but it's okay. It's like, dude, I'm confused with the double standard here. I'm losing you guys. I'm losing you guys here. I'm not saying LeBron over Michael. I'm just saying that the standard is weird. It's getting weird. All right. All right. So I got something else for you, right? So I'm gonna keep ranting because this shit might be a 20-minute rant straight up. I'm tired of this shit. So I'm gonna read off some stats now just to give you some insight on what the fuck I do to do my videos and shit. I do very minimal amount of notes. Okay, very minimal. I put some points up just to remind myself of exactly what to touch on. Okay, and to be honest with you, I rewatch my videos and shit when I edit and stuff like that, and I miss a lot. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'll get you guys next week with some of that shit because I can talk ball all fucking day. All fucking day. All right, but let me hit you with this real quick. With this double standard bullshit, right? So Curry, okay, is getting praised all year. He's so amazing. Wow. Oh my God. Amazing shots. And let me tell you something. I love Curry. Super impressive the way he shoots. Really, there's nobody else ever like Steph Curry, past, present. I don't even know who's going to end up being like him. I don't even know that we're never going to see it again. But let me just say this right quick. We don't appreciate the winning and losing aspect of what LeBron versus Curry is about. Do we care about winning or do we not care about winning? Which one is it? Because Curry carried the Warriors to the 9th seed. LeBron carries teams to the NBA Finals and loses. But it's bad that he lost the NBA Finals. But it's okay that Curry lost because Klay Thompson's hurt. But Matthew Dellavedova, J.R. Smith, and Timothy Mozgov, boy, oh boy, whew, Lord, good thing they were, LeBron's Robins. What? There is no LeBron. Never has had a Robin when it came to those teams. Even back when he got swept by the Spurs. You don't even know who the point guard was. If I tell you who it was, you'd be like, oh, yeah. Boobie Gibson, Drew Gooden, Ilgauskas. I mean, who are these guys, bro? Pavlovich, what? Look, all I'm saying is bullshit. I'm tired of that shit. I'll give you another one real quick. Everybody talks Michael Jordan. I love Michael Jordan. Best basketball player that ever lived until LeBron showed up, okay? By the time LeBron's career is over, there's going to be so many shattered records that he beat Jordan with. The only thing everyone's going to have is, well, Jordan had 6 rings. He was 6-0. Well, Jordan played like 15 seasons, dude. 14 seasons. He should win all of them, right? I mean, that's what, look, LeBron been in the league for 18 years. He's been in the finals like 9 or 10 times. It's half his fucking career. That's not what Jordan did, okay? I'm not saying Jordan's not the GOAT. I'm not saying that. He's 6-0 in the finals. I get it. That's a big deal. Well, if LeBron gets 5, they don't have to be in a row. If he gets 5 back to back, I'm already teetering to LeBron. I'm already teetering. It's only between LeBron and Jordan right now. There's no other people in the conversation. Love Kobe. Love Kobe. But we know how many times Kobe missed the playoffs and how many times it just wasn't, just not LeBron-esque, right? So let me read this amazing stuff I got right here for you, right? So obviously we already know that Steph gets praised for that, right? So in everyone went crazy when they lost game 1, right? In the last 25 series, LeBron is 12-13 in game 1s. He won 21 of those 25 series, and these guys are overreacting. A game in Phoenix, game 1. The Lakers haven't played together, like, for real, okay, in 2 months, 3 months, and we're really worried about a game 1 loss in Phoenix. Phoenix is number 2 seed, one of the best basketball teams, and they were flowing, and they blew it 2 days later. Now, real quick, to add to that real quick, because I'll give you some analysis about that game. The first game, LeBron always feeling everyone out, okay? And they let Devin Booker do whatever the fuck Devin Booker wanted to do. But in game 2, all of a sudden the switches and the double teams started happening on Devin Booker, and he was getting rid of the ball quick. I said this last week or 2 weeks ago. It's the Derrick Rose effect when he won MVP. And they switched LeBron on him in that Chicago Bulls series with 4 minutes left. It wasn't the same. Okay, regular season and playoffs. Dude, it's not even close to being the same thing. It's not close. All right? So, that's that. Next, to touch more on LeBron, right? This is just a fun fact. Okay, it's a fun fact. I don't know if you guys can have fun with it, or I think it's fun. Okay, it could just be a regular fact, but it's a fun fact for me. LeBron has now played a whole season's worth of playoff games more than Michael Jordan. LeBron has 261 playoff games played. Michael Jordan has 179 playoff games played. I don't know if I have anything to say after that, to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. So, now I'm going to bash Ty Lue real quick, and then I'm going to bash Kawhi Leonard after that, and I'm just going to keep going. Boom, it's just firing off, right? So, Ty Lue hasn't won a playoff game since he dipped from LeBron. So, who was doing the carrying? You guys sure Ty Lue is the man? You guys sure that it was Doc Rivers' fault the Clippers blew a 3-1 lead last year? Are you sure it was Doc Rivers' fault? Are you sure it was Lou Williams' fault for going to the strip club and getting chicken wings and that's why they lost the series? You better be damn sure that that's the fucking reason. And they better come back in this series if you actually fucking believe that. Because the Sixers are going to sweep Washington, and the coach of the Sixers is Doc Rivers. All right? And Kawhi Leonard, how dare you make that commercial, King of LA? How dare New Balance even think about coming out with that commercial? Do you know how many fucking billboards are up in LA about the Clippers taking over LA? We don't critique them enough. We are so worried about what LeBron's doing. We ain't worried about the all these fake superstars and these frauds talking out of the side of their mouth. I'm telling you, pay attention. Stop with the media only focuses on LeBron. Take it off yourself and go take a look at everybody else around. It ain't good. What Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp went at it this morning. Not sure if anyone saw it. Okay? But man, Shannon shut him down so fucking bad. He says, Skip started it, says that LeBron is a career 34% three-point shooter. What he says abysmal. Terrible, right? Which, I don't know, man. You hit, 1 out of every 3 threes. I don't think really that's that bad. But for 6'8", 260. But anyway, so Shannon responds and says, well, what was Michael Jordan's, right? You know what Skip says, oh, they didn't shoot threes back in the day, right? Which I get what he's saying at the rate that they shoot them at now, right? But Shannon says, yo, and how did Reggie Miller break all the records, right? Oh, and you know what? Skip says to that? No one cares. Really. No one cares. So that's the type. This shit is on Fox, man. A lot of people watching this shit. A lot of people like Skip Bayless. And I'm not telling you I don't like him, but he's just a fucking quirky guy, okay? And he really doesn't like LeBron. There's a problem that he has with LeBron. He thinks LeBron's a front runner, which a lot of people think LeBron's a front runner. I don't know what the fuck he's front running. He's the greatest thing we've seen in the last 20 years, touch a fucking basketball, and we're nitpicking, right? So Shannon said, what'd Shannon say? Oh, all right, look. I found it. I paused the video because I want you to hear this fucking shit. This is on fucking TV, bro. This is the type of shit that goes on. You ready to hear this shit? Ready? Listen to this.
You know good and well Goat James and what he represents.
He's a 34% career three-point shooter. That is abysmal.
If you don't mind, since you over there, you got stats down. What was Michael Jordan career three-point shooting?
They didn't even shoot threes.
They did shoot threes. Well, how the hell Reggie Miller had all them threes if they didn't shoot them back then?
Nobody cared.
This is what I was telling you.
Nobody cared.
Yep.
Skip, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Ashamed?
Nobody cared about three. Reggie Miller got damn near 3,000, but nobody cared about him.
LeBron was 16th in PER this year. Brady graded 3rd overall last
Now
regular
you bring out
season.
football.
He's even better at 43 than LeBron is at 36.
Man, you better hush.
Well, he just is.
First of all, you know the wear and tear, what he has to do.
Look. I watched that this morning. I was floored by this shit, right? So my point is that the standard for LeBron is, everyone knows this, man. I'm not telling secrets or anything. I mean, this is just what it is, you know. I mean, look, I'll give you another one. Even off the court. So KD went back and forth with Rappaport, right? And saying some crazy shit. Man, if LeBron James was caught in the DMs talking like that, we would still be talking about it. It would still be topic of discussion. I mean, it's just every single thing LeBron is held to a different standard. It's I'm not even going to say it's not fair. It's just that let's recognize it. And just use everyone. It's LeBron, and then let's everyone else down here. Okay? It's just, we need to talk about that more. It needs to be discussed. Anyway, all right, guys. So look, I'm done with my rant. Now I do have a couple other things that I want to touch on. I'm already at about 20 fucking minutes, right? But I will. Let me just do quick predictions, okay? Because it's actually tonight's a big night for really. I think it's a big night for the Lakers. I'm not really concerned about them because I just think that they're just better. But I think it's a big night for the Nuggets and the Blazers. I think the Bucks are going to just completely destroy the Heat. The Heat just don't have it this year, and I don't think Jimmy Butler's the same as he was last year. And it's not the bubble effect. They're just not the same. It's pretty obvious that they're just not the same. Has nothing to do with a fucking bubble, okay? It just doesn't. I don't know why everyone keeps talking about it. It just doesn't. Do the fans make a difference? The fans make a difference. Yeah, okay, great. But these guys are ballers, period. They're ballers. That's it. It has nothing to do with, oh, the crowd is so loud. I don't know if he's going to make the shot. Come on, man. Come on. It's just, look, does it affect the game a little? A little. If the Lakers go to the finals and win, what are you going to say? Oh, well, it's because of the home court advantage. The Lakers haven't even played at home in the playoffs yet. It didn't work for the Suns. They lost. It didn't work for the Nuggets. They lost their home game too. The Jazz lost their first home game. What? Like what? It just is just. All right. So, I didn't even talk about Kawhi turning down the Lakers too, because I was going to go from Ty Lue turning down the Lakers So now Kawhi turned down the Lakers because they all thought that the the Clippers team was more stacked than the Lakers teams. Let me go win an easy championship with the Clippers. It ain't so fucking easy. LeBron makes it look fucking easy, but it ain't so fucking easy to win. All right? Get that shit straight. All right? Now, I got you on this. Tonight, Lakers win. Okay? Tonight, the Nuggets win. Okay? And the Bucks win tonight. So that's my predictions for tonight. I don't know how close the games are going to be. I think the Blazers and the Nuggets game will be closer, and I think the Bucks don't hit fucking 33s tonight either, but I do think that they win. I don't think the Heat really have an answer for Giannis or for Middleton or the driving kick game. The defense is just not there for the Heat this year. It's just not happening. My buddy's actually going to the Heat game. He drove down, so he lives in Tampa. So he drove down, so I wish him well. I hope he sees a great game, and I hope the Heat win for his sake. I want to see a good series. I'm being a realist right now, and I'm telling you that just not seeing the Heat better than the Bucks. I just don't see it. The Nets are going to sweep the Celtics. Celtics just aren't. It's just not. They're just not good anymore. They're good enough in the East to make the playoffs, but they're not going to win a game against the Nets. There's no way. I don't even know. It's weird, right? So I think Milwaukee could beat the Nets. I don't think they will, but I think they can. And I don't know if the Sixers have what it takes to beat the Nets, but I think the Sixers have what it takes to beat Milwaukee. So I don't know. It's just the matchups to me are a little different. So I think the Hawks-Knicks series goes 7. Okay, that's my prediction for that series. I actually have. Is that what I said? Did I say that? I can't remember. Oh, here. I did it already. My first round playoff predictions. Okay, I posted this on my Instagram. I'll post it when I edit. So there's a date on it on my Instagram, so you guys don't like, oh my God, he did this after the games already started. No, I didn't. Go on my Instagram, go on my Twitter, check it out. You'll see I posted it before Game 1 officially started Saturday. So I got Utah winning the series 4-2. Okay, I got the Clippers winning the series 4-2, which is possible, but I don't think it happens. I'm not going to be here. I have Portland winning the series 4-3. Okay, I think that they're going to fire it up, man. Blazers are going to fire it up. I do think the Nuggets win tonight, but I think that the Blazers are going to end up winning the series. I got Lakers beating the Suns 4-3 or 4-2. I had this written down already. This is before the Chris Paul thing, so I think they actually they might lose out the rest of this series. I really like the adjustment that they made. I have the Sixers. I don't know why the adjustment the Lakers didn't make wasn't made in Game 1, like halftime or something, but they did it in Game 2, and it was pretty clear, the Marc Gasol and the bigs and everything like that. The Suns couldn't handle that. Philly, okay, is going to beat the Wizards 4-1, if not 4-0. The Knicks are going to win. I think it's going to go 7. I wrote down 4-2, but after what I saw, I mean, I'm not going to change what I wrote down. I'm just thinking out loud right now, and I'm saying to myself, I actually hope it goes 7, because man, that would be great. That'd be great. The MSG was rocking last night. Trey Young's balding. Okay, it was all over. Like I said, I'm in New York, so I see I saw the commotion and everything. It was actually pretty surreal. Milwaukee, I have them winning the series 4-2, but I actually don't even know if that's going to happen after seeing these first 2 games. Milwaukee's just so much better than them. Really, Bam is just not playing as aggressive as he should, I think. Bam's really, Jimmy's the heart and soul of the team, but Bam really gets these things going. He gives the other guys confidence, and I just feel like Bam is just not putting his best foot forward right now. I could be wrong and things can change, but they're going, they're in Miami. Technically, Milwaukee just did their job, up 2-0. So, but I don't know. I got Milwaukee in that. And then I got Brooklyn. I put Brooklyn 4-1. I thought Celtics might sneak a game out, but after what I saw, and there's just no way that's happening. No way. Okay, no fucking way, brother. So, those are my predictions. And like I said, tonight I got Lakers, I got Bucks, I got Nuggets. Tonight, Friday, we're Knicks going to Atlanta. I got the Hawks in that one. They're gonna go up 2-1. Nets are gonna beat the Celtics in Boston, and man, Dallas is up 2-0 on the Clippers after starting both games in LA, and now I'm telling you right now, they're going back to Dallas. I actually don't know if the Clippers are gonna win a game. I'm so infatuated with this Clippers team sucking so bad. I don't know if I love seeing this more than I would love to see LeBron win a title. And I'm telling you, I'm a Knicks fan. I love to see the Knicks win, but I just know it's not realistic. So I'm going with realistic shit. I don't know what I want to see more: the Clippers lose or the Lakers win. I'll be honest with you. I really don't know. Because it's already done and over with. Like, it's back. It's Lakers town. This is never going to ever be a Clipper town. And if the Clippers lose, Steve Ballmer, he's not a patient guy, man. He might just fucking straight sweep everything and be like, yo, Kawhi, you're going to stay. Everybody else is gone. You go ahead and pick your team, pick your staff, pick everything. And if you fuck up, I'm getting rid of your ass too. Man. And to think that when Kawhi won in Toronto, people had the fucking nerve to say that he overtook LeBron as the best player in the world. Really. Think about that now. You disrespectful sons of bitches to say that. Anyway. I'm not worked up. I'm just having fun. I love this shit. I love the drama. I love talking shit about, fake GOATs, you know what I'm saying? And fake best players in the league. And talking about how regular season versus playoffs and, how it's just not the same. And everyone wants to talk so bad about how someone did in the regular season, but when the playoffs start, it's not the same. When the Lakers played against the Warriors in the play-in, right? Curry went off. He had a lot of points. But what happened at the end of the game, right? Playoff vibes came through. All of a sudden, the lateral movement, the defense, everything was just is heightened so much. See, the thing is, what I like to call them in basketball is freebies, right? So there's a lot of freebies. Even in the early first rounds of the playoffs, there's some freebies, right? In the regular season, there's freebies all over the place. Now, what I mean by freebies is free buckets, bro. Free buckets. Lazy shit going on, right? But I have a good memory, okay? And I've watched every single NBA final since I could fucking remember. And every single bucket that is scored in the NBA finals, in the Western Conference, Eastern Conference finals, even second rounds, it gets intense. First round, I still feel when a team knows they're not going to make it, they kind of buckle, they kind of fold a little bit under pressure. But so in the NBA finals, every single hard fought, the defense, intensity, everything, right? So in the Warriors game, at the tail end of the game, everyone knows, okay, this is not a fucking secret, right? You remember when the Warriors played OKC and the Warriors came back 3-1 when KD and Westbrook was still there, and Curry, it was like 5 seconds left, Curry passes half court and just fires it, bro. It was amazing. I remember it I literally, like it was yesterday, I can remember, right? Boom, right in there, game, it was like 0.9 seconds left, something like that, right? That shit was nuts, right? So what the fuck, you think, just because we don't think about it, you don't think LeBron knows, you don't think Frank Vogel and NBA players who live and breathe this shit know that if Curry passes half court, we got to lock him up? You think in the regular season, they lock him up at half court? Never. It would never fucking happen. It would never fucking happen. They let him do one-on-one. Just let it be. But in that, it was Alex Caruso, okay, and Anthony Davis. As soon as he fucking passed half court, it was Alex Caruso for the quick lateral movement, and it was Anthony Davis for as soon as he went to go shoot, Anthony Davis' hand going right in his face, trying to hit the ball, trying to block his vision, whatever it is, with Caruso still chasing his ass. And he didn't make it. He didn't even get the fucking shot off. Okay, but listen, all we're going to remember about that game is LeBron's 3 with about 58 seconds left, right? But you're not going to remember that the score of the game with 1 minute left was the same when LeBron hit that 3. That means the Warriors didn't score for a whole minute. That's 2 fucking possessions, right? So shit changes. And yeah, Devin Booker had a great game in game 1, but what happened in game 2? And this is the shit I'm talking about. Things change in the playoffs. And people need to start recognizing that. Can't just what happens the last 2 years with Giannis? Everyone was like, yo, let him shoot. He couldn't do it. Right? And they kept losing. And they're gonna keep losing until he can shoot. Or until you figure out another way at the end of games, like give it to Chris Middleton. It's not Giannis at the end of the game because Giannis can't create his own shot. He can only create to drive to the hoop. But if you clog the lane, now he's got to dish it. He's got to give it to Middleton. And Middleton hit that big shot in game 1. Right? But just letting you know, the reason why that game was so close is because Milwaukee was so off. And they still ended up winning the game. That's why I have them winning the series, because they were so off and they still won game 1. And then when they finally hit their shots, they just completely annihilated the Heat. So anyway, there's ways to play against star players. That's the reason why the Harden situation happened with less foul calls in the playoffs. He built the whole regular season off of foul shooting, step back threes, stuff like that, that people were up his ass on during the playoffs. So just stop comparing regular season players and statistics and all this shit to playoff stats. Playoffs are different. People play different. Jokic had 1 assist the other night, man. 1. Dude's like almost averaging a triple-double. He about to win MVP. The regular season fucking matters. Guys play different, man. Lillard just pulled up from the logo the other night. Literally on the Nuggets logo. Standing on it. And he just... Yeah, he was going to raise it. But he wants to do it in the playoffs. He wants to. He wants to draw you out so he can get by you. He cannot have the double team. You cannot have a 6'2", 6'3" player get double teamed at the top by someone who's just as athletic, only longer than him. Can't have that. You got to do the best you can to try to avoid all that. That's what Damian Lillard's doing. That's why I got a lot of respect for him. He's going to fire from right across. Fine, double team me. Now I got McCollum. You understand? So, now Curry couldn't do that because he didn't have a second guy. And I get it. Klay Thompson, I get it. But there's a certain size you have to be and a certain type of athleticism you have to be able to carry. That's why we take LeBron for granted. Certain players, KD, fucking 6'10", 6'11", probably really 7 foot, but they won't say it. But of course, KD is the second best player in the league. And as soon as the second LeBron moves a tad bit down, which he's on, you can see it a little bit, okay? The second he moves 1 notch down, KD is the best player in the league. Now, the only reason why we can't say he's the best player in the league because all of a sudden, these last 3 seasons, he's just assembled Avengers. Avengers. Legitimate. The Hulk, Iron Man, okay, Captain America, Black Widow, they all sliding through to play on Kevin Durant's team, okay? And, you know, LeBron got Thanos and his buddy, okay, to try to beat him. And it's like, this is the reason why it's hard to put KD in those conversations. But we know talent-wise that KD is better than everybody, talent-wise. But winning matters. You can't ignore winning or not winning, right? So, I don't know, man. I've ranted enough for today about all this shit, and it's pretty important for us to discuss, and because I can't can't keep doing this, man. Just can't. It's not right. It's not right. It's creating bad history. It's bad history. You got to spit the facts the right way. And these guys on TV aren't doing it. They're not doing it. I'm telling you right now. Bullshit. Anyway, I'm happy, guys. I'm good. I'm good. I got fire in me. That's all I'm saying, okay? I got some fire, boy. All right, listen. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I don't have Facebook. Google your sister's ass. Okay, listen. Got Lakers tonight. Okay, we're gonna watch the Heat game first, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Heat game first. Heat game 7:30. Like I told you, my buddy's going, so I'm gonna support my homie. Hopefully the Heat win, even though I think the Bucks will. Anyway, follow me, like, subscribe, tell your boys, tell your girls, whatever it is. I really appreciate you guys, spending the time listening. I'm on 37 minutes. I'm gonna try to cut the shit out of this and make it a little bit shorter, but I can't promise anything because this is something I'm pretty passionate about as far as speaking on situations like this. So go Knicks, go LeBron, maybe Knicks Lakers in the NBA Finals. Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Wishful thinking though. Anyway, listen, there's one thing that I always make sure that you guys understand, and it's tell everyone you love them. All right, no hate. Stop spitting on people and throwing popcorn. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Get it together. Where's your mother? Your mother'd be disappointed in you. Where they at? Go get your mother. Fucking son of a bitch. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. Peace.